We are in the full-blown eVTOL bear mode. Or eVTOL market is the full-blown bear mode. Is it a bad thing? Let's find out. Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vaz. You know what time it is? Time to start talking eVTOLs. Thank you for joining me. Let me just put my slides on and we will dive deep into the topic of the day. We'll dive deep into the topic of the day. So, this is not a hype show. You know who follow me. You can't imagine any more bearish and positive person for the eVTOL concept. But I think it's only fair to address the negative side as well and the negative mode and approach the elephant in the room as well, which we will do later. It could be one big headwind, not only to the eVTOL market, but to the whole American market. But first things first. So we are not a hype show, you know it. We are here to reality check the markets. The prices are weaker now. The engagement is down as well. And the volume is lower as well. And we will talk about this in a very minute. Even good news is not moving stocks the way it used to. So the question is simple. Are we really in a bear phase? Are we in the bear mode and just not calling it yet? Well, we are. We are in the bear mode, and there's the one thing sitting in the background that almost nobody is talking about. And we'll address that in a few minutes. Before we move on, let's just quickly address the charts. I know we usually have different format, but let's address the charts. This is Archer Aviation, and you can see it's been on a down run. Previous levels of $9 we can forget now for next few, or for the gone few months. We are not even holding the levels of $8 and $750. Look at that closing price of Archer Aviation, $6.75. Well, this can get even worse, but not necessarily. Let me explain that. So you can see there has been since pretty much end of the year, there has been a cool off sentiment around the eVTOL stocks. The volume is lower as well. Volume is much lower if we compare to the previous hype phase, end of the year, or late summer and through the autumn or fall, if you will. You can see the volume is significantly lower, and obviously it's reflecting on the price, on the stock price as well. So if we look at Archer and we follow Joby as well, you can see there was a massive hype phase early in the year around summertime, and now coming to the third and fourth quarter of the last year, it's been cooling off. And now here, Joby is sitting just above $9. Joby stock is doing slightly better than Archer because they have probably better fundamentals and better delivery recently. But you can see the downtrend. We are opening lower lows one week after the other. And I wouldn't be surprised if we break through the $9 on the bad sentiment, on the bad macro condition, and we start eyeing $8, $7.50 and $7 as well. Again, same as with Archer. I told you it can go much lower. Archer, easily, I wouldn't be surprised, we hit $5 in the coming weeks and maybe break through the $5 support. Again, the markets are currently sitting on the very edge. Can develop either way. We can have good news from Iran, from the Iran conflict. We can have positive development, positive outcome, and the markets shoot up on Monday. As well as we can have further escalation, we can have boots on the ground, and the whole market, not only eVTOL market, but the global market will start crashing, and the eVTOL market will take a big hit. What I can see as realistic move, I can see another 20% down. Again, it's not granted. the markets can start moving either way. We can go up, we can go down. So even if you look at Joby, we are now at $9 or around $9, $9.23, closing bell on Friday, and easily touch $7.50 and maybe below $7. Same with Archer. You can see with Joby, again, we have lower volume. There was this big key event I will talk about later in a few minutes. You can see the volume is much lower compared to the previous optimistic and hype phase. We look at Vertical Aerospace, is pretty much copying the move of the whole eVTOL market, but on a slightly lower scale, because the positivity, the optimism is not there with the investors yet. Vertical Aerospace need to deliver their fundamentals, their progress, and we will find out as early as on Tuesday. We are covering Vertical Aerospace's earnings live pre-market, and this could be the shifting point for Vertical. It could be good news coming from Vertical. I will talk about it on Monday on my eVTOL Daily. There are some positive signs building up. But before we get to the news, before we get the update and the progress, we can see Vertical copying this trajectory and now currently sitting at $3.60, which is a recent support. This is sector-wide. It's not only Vertical. If we look at EHang, you can see similar trajectory. Although EHang is not American stock, we can see Horizon Aircraft. There was a big hype, another little hype push, and now we are sitting and are on slightly downward trend as well. When it comes to EV mobility, again, it's copying the whole eVTOL market up and down. And Beta Technologies, if we zoom in on their very short life on the stock market, you can see Beta has been literally doing the same. And with Beta, it's a bit tricky because they opened on their IPO, they hit their all-time high in here, and since it's been on the downtrend, on the trajectory down. And I will be very careful investing in Beta because we don't have too many levels, we don't have too many supports, resistances on the stock, and it can go even lower and lower, and it could copy the actual pattern of all eVTOL manufacturers. So I'll be very cautious with Beta Technologies. Again, Archer, Joby, Vertical Aerospace, the stocks we are most focused on, they have not been doing too well. The sentiment is cooling off. This is no longer isolated weakness. This is starting to look like the sector behavior. Reactions fade quickly. There's no conviction. And what makes this more interesting is happening despite companies continuing to execute. We had good news from Archer Aviation. They announced their fully piloted transition-capable aircraft. Joby Aviation have announced their progress. They have, last night, I will show you the end of the show, they have released amazing cinematic video of their flight from San Francisco. Massive PR, massive marketing move. Joby have been delivering more and more fundamentals, yet you won't see it on the stock reaction. So again, the eVTOL market is cooling down, and we can actually see this supported and backed up by numbers from other sectors as well. YouTube engagement, multiple channels have reported engagement lower, much more down, as low as 50% drop. There's less interaction, slower growth, less comments. It's across the whole space. It's not only YouTube, it's social media as well. It's X, the community is now quiet. Just think of it. Bull markets are loud. Bear phases go quiet. So the people who always scream when stocks go up and shout buy, 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 funny enough, they always get quiet when the markets go down. So the energy is lower, and we have fewer new entrants into the market as well. The attention is dropping, and so is the conviction. And again, if I go back to the charts, and we look at Archer, you can see again volume. This is on the back of what I just said. You can see the volume is lower. Same with Vertical Aerospace. Look at the volume. It's 40, easily 50% less to the previous trends. And Joby, another market leader, you can see the volume is cooling off. So we have lower trading volume, we have fewer aggressive buyers as well, and we have weaker participation. Basically, people are not interested in these high risk, high reward markets now. So this isn't panic, it's just absence of demand. Markets are stepping back and nobody is rushing in. Again, panic is noisy, but the lack of demand is quieter. And this is not a panic selling. This is not a panic mode. We are just getting quieter. Now, there's one key point. Everything we have covered so far, those are symptoms. But it's not the full cause. And this is where we start getting closer to the one thing nobody is talking about. Now, let's address earnings plus dilution. And I will actually go back to the charts because I need to show you this key event. Joby have delivered very good progress and solid earnings as well. They have great financial position. They have a runway of probably 6-7 quarters, maybe more. They have been generating revenue, but again, is this key event. I will get to that very shortly. Archer, solid update, solid progress, but not spectacular. But it didn't fail. EHang is progressing. Beta is executing. Surf Air Mobility is still alive. Vertical Aerospace, we will find out on Tuesday. This sector didn't fall, or didn't fail. Sorry, this sector didn't fail this earnings season. This is not a sector breaking. This is a sector moving forward. We have more and more progress. Yet, we have this contradiction. The market is not rewarding progress. The market is not rewarding progress on the certification phase. The market is not rewarding progress on the test flight hours piling up. The market is not rewarding the PR push. And what actually triggered it? If you look here, end of 2026, we were in a steady, very slight upside, I would say. Market was going sideways and slightly up because there was a lot of optimism. Now, boom, Joby, dilution. Early this year, massive dilution. It wasn't panic dilution. They raised $1.2 billion. And this is giving them massive runway. They probably extended their runway by another year. However, the markets reacted very massively to this. It was a structured, well-planned, well-formed dilution. It wasn't a panic dilution. However, look at the reaction. From $13, we dove under 10. And since, we've been on a downtrend. Archer got the same. Dilution around here. Another dilution. I think it was $700 million. Look at that. Look at the downtrend since. We broke all previous supports and set the new low around $6.60. Yet, we broke this again. So maybe if there were not these dilutions, the markets would have been going sideways. But we have reset the valuations. So we had two major capital events back to back, and the entire sector reset lower. Now, you now have execution on one side and repricing on the other. This is what is literally happening now. So we are in the bear market, but it's not a panic mode. EHang has no continuation of their positive. If you have a look at EHang, also, let's just not focus on the market leaders. You see EHang, that was their earnings 2 weeks ago. Positive push, and now we are continuing the downtrend very drastically now. Look at that, below $10. Beta Technologies, massive downside trend. We already discussed this few minutes ago. And this can go much, much lower That's why I'm warning. It's not financial advice, only my own opinion, my own observation, but I would not be touching beta yet. It's a great business, great fundamentals, good, very solid financial position, very good progress on the fundamental side. They have been stacking literally hundreds of thousands flight hours on their aircraft. Yet, the market is not appreciating this. So there's a very weak follow through. Even when companies deliver, the market now hesitates. That's not a company problem. That is a market phase problem. There is, well, now let's step back for a second. There's a progress versus price mismatch. Already discussed this in and out, but something doesn't quite add up. The progress is there, but the market is pulling back. And when that happens, there's usually a bigger force in play. And this is where we get to the one thing nobody is talking about. Now, let's approach the elephant in the room. And now, before I say this, this is not political. There's no bias, as you know, on our channel. This is just a straight observation. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, but I'm not also here to speculate. We come onto this slide. I'm here to read what the market might be seeing next. We have this scenario. Now, when we slow down a bit, and I will put it this way. I need to be careful how I'm phrasing this. So, what if the president is not in office anymore? It's not a prediction, it's just a scenario. But for the market framing, because the markets don't wait for events, they adjust to the possibility of these events happening. From what I'm observing, the probability of disruption or shift in directions over the coming months is not negligible. And if the market starts pricing that in, this could begin to show up as early as second quarter. Now, we have a certain mechanism. We have uncertainty and hesitation. Hesitation leads to slower capital. So when visibility becomes less clear, capital becomes more cautious. And we know that. We have already been experiencing this. There could be much bigger headwind for the whole eVTOL market because the government has been supporting the eVTOL market, the eVTOL concept. This market is regulatory dependent. And again, this government has been doing massive favor to the eVTOL market and supporting this vigorously. But it's also about infrastructure timing. And sometimes you need a bit of alignment. And if it's not there, in a sector like eVTOL, even a short pause can create headwinds. And we have already been experiencing this. And there could be more headwinds. So the risk isn't a single event. The risk is a loss of clarity. And when clarity fades, markets don't panic. They just pause. They get quiet. So let's strip this back to the basics. Let's cut off all the noise. We have in an eVTOL bear market. Is it a bad thing? No, because this is not a panic mode. This is just muted market. Unfortunately, the volume is not there. The recognition is not there by the investors. The macro is not signaling any positive projection for short term. And that is the current movement. So the engagement is falling, volume is declining, dilution resets or resetting valuations. companies are executing. Good news are not moving prices. And there's this policy uncertainty, which might emerge in the coming weeks or months. So that's not noise. That is a phase. And you, as an investor, you have great entry point. Now, this is not financial advice, but me as an investor, I've been telling you for past weeks that we have had the second best entry point into the eVTOL market. And I've been telling you that the first best entry point could happen if we have a big crash. And that crash is very likely to happen. And we could be seeing levels lower as 20% of the current prices. Again, it's not a bad thing, but the recovery could be slightly more timely. The recovery could be slightly slower. The recovery might not be as aggressive as we could witness in the last year and the year before, end of the year before. So the timelines shifting is not a problem. Timeline shifting is not a problem. It's perfectly fine as long as there is clarity and context from leadership. That's what builds credibility, and that's what the market is demanding now. So things like the EIPP, the first American cities having their flying taxis taking off, first passengers in Dubai, fully piloted transition flights by various companies, certification progress. Timelines, they shift. It's perfectly natural as long as it's controlled and as long as it's not hidden, as long as it's explained and being honest about. If the company is trying to hide something, that rings the alarm bell. So this isn't about failure. This is about the market becoming more selective and less forgiving. Now, the question isn't who looks good, it's who survives this phase long enough to matter. Because we know the levels are shifting, and the lower we go, the longer we will be waiting for new levels on the way up. Just to put this into perspective. Now, I would like you to remember that we are covering Vertical Aerospace's earnings on Tuesday. On Monday, before Martyn's closing bell show, I will be there to warm you up for the earnings. But Vertical can deliver some good news. And I've got signals that can lighten up this positive shift. So join me on Monday before the closing bell show. We will talk about it. And then on Tuesday, we will probably see the execution before the earnings. We've got Vertical Aerospace reporting Tuesday. And again, I'll be live after Sensei show before Martyn's. Now, if that scenario played out, do you think markets react immediately or not? Do you think we are in the bear phase? Do you think the stocks can go lower? Do you think we can see a massive upside? Let me know in the chat. Because I know we have a lot of investors and you have been buying together with me on the way down. We have been following this weekly, daily, for months now. This downtrend has been developing since last year. And I know you ask me every single time, is it a good time to buy? Should I sell? Let me know what you think now. How are you feeling about the current eVTOL market sentiment? Are you scared? Are you cautious? Are you looking to buy more? Let me know in the chat. I will talk to you very shortly. Now, I think that's it for the analyst room. Let's get back in the studio. I will talk to you in the chat. And I might open the phone line as well. If you want to phone in and talk to me, let me know. Let's get back to the analyst room. Let's get back in the studio. Back in the studio, we've got good audience. I would like to ask you if you want to hit the like button on your way in, and definitely if you are new to this sector, subscribe. I've got one of my lights. Ooh, one of my lights has gone out. What is going on? Can we do it manually? No, it is lit up now. Okay. That's weird. I couldn't see it on the camera. Right. So let's go right in the chat room and have a discussion. Abby was here first. Yeah, the light is playing up. I don't know why. Okay, Abby was here first. Hopefully, I'm in the first place, in the gold medal, to leave a Snapchat before you go live. You know what time it is. Bloody Mary time. I love it. Thank you, Abby. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your appreciation. Abby, yes, thank you for that. Good Saturday morning, Vaz. My Joby took a hit yesterday. Well, Abby, didn't I tell you? Don't go crazy. Don't go all in. This is not a financial advice. Probably deploy 50% of your disposable cash or what you are planning to hold. Deploy 50% and wait for the further development. There you go. And we have a message. We have a special message from our special guest.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Hello all. eVTOL or ACHR if you had to pick one.
Thank you, Diesel Rider. I will answer your question shortly. Thank you for the super chat. I love it. And I think we got one more from another special guest from Tidy Big Dog.
At Tidy Big Dog 2407 tipped £1.99 through Super Chat. Hello, man waving emoji, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the super chat. I love it. So let's get back in the chat room. And Martyn is here as well. Morning, Vaz. Do you think Joby going to 7? Horizon Aircraft is staying around $1.80. Want to keep some, but with Canada and the US right now, think it may fold unless they sell out to a US company. What's your thoughts on that? That was Jim. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, Joby can go down to 7, definitely. I think 7 will be the big support. I don't think it will go lower than 7, but it can happen. Can easily see $6.50, $6.20. Definitely, me as an investor, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm now all in, but I'm only a week away from my payday, so I will have more money I can invest. So that was my own investment strategy. It was my own insights. Yes, it can happen. And Horizon Aircraft, again, we can see it at $1.50. And if we have very bad hit by the macro, we could see Horizon touching the $1 mark as well. Just so you know and you are aware. It's not, although Horizon has been resisting, the stock price, the stock levels have been quite resilient around the $2 and $1.80 mark. I would still be careful because Horizon is in a very early stage. I've been talking to Horizon now. We might get Brandon on the show very, very soon. So you might be able to ask him for the progress and what he thinks of the markets as well. Binky Boink is here. Thank you, Binky Boink Coin. RB, good morning, Martyn. Yes, Martyn is here. Level up down south. Love that name. Bloody Mary and a massive burger and fries. It does sound great. Love it. RB, right on LUDS. What is LUDS, RB? Can you elaborate what LUDS is? Oh, level up down south. Okay. Yeah, it's just me being thick. Okay, fair enough. Good morning, Martyn. Is Jim saying to Martyn, Scottish Pete 71. Hello, everyone. Another beautiful sunny day here in Scotland. Ooh, is it one of those 10 days a year you get sunshine? Yeah, the whole England seems to be very, very sunny. And again, I'm not hinting on anything, but in Cotswolds, where Vertical Aerospace have their base and their test ground, the weather is very good this weekend. and Vertical have 2 aircraft now that are airworthy, both capable of flight, both capable of the full transitional flight. Both aircraft now have gone through the ground checks, respectively the second one has gone through the ground checks and is safe to take off. Just saying how well timed this is for the coming earnings call. Again, I don't want to hint on any, I don't want to get ahead, but there is a big chance we could see positive news on the earnings call. Jim is saying, sunny here in Idaho this morning, about 70 out, 70 in Celsius, that is 70, 30, that's about 25 degrees, isn't it? That's not bad. Tidy Big Dog, hello everyone. Let me just get a bit of water. Potato family. First, hi Vaz, first time watching your show. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the show. Saturday is a bit different to the weekly show, to the EVTOL Daily. As always, a big topic, big deep dive, and then I talk to you in the chat. I might open the phone line as well if you want. If you want to call in, let me know. Devonshire, Northy, afternoon Vaz, thank you for joining. Are you in your lorry or are you at home? Let me know. Devonshire, Northy, afternoon Martyn. Martyn is watching. Potato family, I have Google, Coca-Cola, VU, XRP now in, oh sorry, XRP now in Joby and Vertical, EVTL. Good, good, congratulations. Martyn, very excited about the Open on Sunday. Yes, Martyn did a very big event. Not big event in terms of numbers, because it was members only event, but Martyn did big event in terms of markets and trading yesterday. The whole day was big for not only Martyn, but for everyone. So yeah, I can see why Martyn is excited, and I will definitely join him on Sunday if he goes live. Could everyone tap the like button and share? Vaz couldn't get 100 likes before. Oh, sorry. Vaz could get 100 likes before he gets to the main studio after his Open. Never been done before. Oh yeah, thank you, Martyn. Thank you. I love it. It's a risk. It's a risk. It's a bit risk on for big position, but we all know what's coming. Says Tidy Big Dog. Abby, smash the like button. Binky Bon Coin, smash the like button as well. Abby, banana heads. Sir Joey is here. Thank you for joining. Jonah. Oh. Janola. Sorry, I can't read it. I can't see the name. It's the screen. The screen is fairly far ahead, and I'm sometimes struggling to read the letters if they are congested. So I'm sorry if I'm not reading your name. Potato family, got another special message from our special guest.
At Potato Family 3958 tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Just wanted to say hello and thanks for your info.
Thank you for the message. I appreciate it. We've got Janolav Perkinstad. Am I saying that right? Is that a Nordic name? You are considering to buy. Which one are you considering to buy? Let me know which one you are considering to buy. Potato family, I'm new with this and buying it now before it goes up. Again, we have great position before the eVTOL market takes off. Even if we see a very slow... Oh, you are saying just Jan. Jan or Jan? Thank you. Thank you for clarification. Even if the upside is steady and staggered and stepped up gradually, very gradual, we are now in a very good position to enter the market. And we might get even better, as already discussed inside out. Was it Joby and Archer in some China part mess? Yes, there's a lawsuit. There is now multiple lawsuits between the whole eVTOL sector. Archer suing Vertical Aerospace, Archer suing Joby, Joby suing Archer, Archer suing Joby again. Whisk was suing Archer, massive. It's turning into a Jeremy Kyle show, literally. Instead of everyone working together, everyone supporting each other, there is this cluster and this massive web of lawsuits, and it's getting so messy. Investors are getting confused. Markets is definitely not shedding any good light on the market either, but I will focus on this in one of my daily eVTOL daily episodes. We'll strip it down. I will bring you all the fundamentals. I will bring you all the facts, not the noise, no emotions. We will do a little preview of that so you know what's happening. Currently, it's just, I don't want to say it's shedding bad light on the eVTOL market, but it's certainly not helping it. We have a new, small, emerging market that can grow into the new electric vehicle market size. We are literally looking at potentially new Teslas, one next to each other. We have multiple companies that have this potential to become the new Tesla of the skies. Yet, all we can hear is lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. So again, I would like to cut this noise and bring it to you. But yes, there has been multiple lawsuits now in place by multiple manufacturers. If you can afford, hopefully that answers your question, Jan. If you can afford an allocation in a balanced portfolio, then go for it. Fortune favors the brave. Do your own research, says Tidy Big Dog. Yes, that's true. He did say eVTOL and Joby only to look into. Did I? No, I always cover the whole market. Obviously, the most attractive companies now are Archer, Joby, and Vertical Aerospace. I would be careful with Beta. I would be careful with EHang. I would be cautious. Excuse me. I'll be cautious with Horizon Aircraft as well. And Eve, that is for another discussion. I would definitely not be buying Eve Air Mobility now. Not that it's a bad business, but the market can react to it and not rewarding their progress, especially now. Jan, I think... Oh. Got another special message from our special guest.
At Potato Family 3958 tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. You prefer Martyn or Sensei Show? Lol. Smiley face emoji.
To be fair, I prefer Vaz Show in the first place. What quite annoys me... I can't watch most of Sensei shows because I'm at work. Is the peak hour at work, and I can't watch it. Sometimes I catch a bit of Martyn's show, a bit of Sensei show, a bit more of Martyn's show. Sometimes when I come back home, Martyn is still running live, so I can watch his show. I definitely watch his closing bell shows because he follows after me. But I feel quite sorry I can't see most of the Sensei's content. Because he's got very good... Sensei is very, very clinical and academic. I love it. He might be a bit boring. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Martyn's gonna rip it into pieces now. Right. Sensei might not have as attractive presentation as Martyn, not as emotional, not as full of action, but his information is very academic and clinical delivery. Martyn, on the other hand, he's got good information as well. He knows the market, he's got his insider views, but Martyn, obviously, he's the main character on Martyn Lucas Investor, isn't he? And then, thanks for asking about Vaz's show as well. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. I've got a favorite on Saturday. That's my favorite show. On Saturday, when I can have a drink, we might get to that shortly, when I can have a drink with you, and just casually chat. So thank you for the super chat. Right, where did we end up in the chat? Like silver stacking, buy and stack eVTOL stocks, says Jim. Potato, I don't think so. There are others. Then he will mention that he follows. Yes, I definitely follow the whole eVTOL market. Thank you, Abby. The Rifleman, bare face, no one talks about it. Lol, everyone has. Has anyone been talking and been addressing the bare face? Stripping it to the bone, stripping all the noise. Has anyone been addressing this? And the addressing of the issue of the thing nobody talks about was not about the bare face. It was about the government uncertainty, if you will. There could be changes that can affect the eVTOL market and the whole United States market, and they can be coming as early as in few months. And again, this is not a political statement. This is not a political agenda. I'm just trying to address this as a raw fact. So, Rifleman, thank you for your message. I appreciate it anyway. Silver getting cheaper, says Jan. Jim New Song. Silver and eVTOL shares are on sale. Buy. Good perspective, good investor perspective. Scottish Pete. Could be new investors on horizon for Beta. Yes, Beta, they have a good runway. They have probably a year-long runway. They will be generating revenue this year. They already have a contract with GE Aerospace, General Electrics, worth of $300 million. And they have agreement with Eve Air Mobility, worth up to $1 billion to supply motors for Eve's aircraft as well. Just few numbers and few insights. Tidy Big Dog, the hard crash is definitely a win, but how long till markets feel optimistic again? That's a good question. That is a good question, which I don't think I can answer, even for the eVTOL market. This will be a stock we look back and, like Tesla, be glad we bought when and what we did if you understand it's coming. Yes, I agree, Abi. I agree. The sector, eVTOL. Yes, I definitely agree, Abi. Just think of the milestones we have ahead. End of the year, we should be flying in the United States, first passengers. End of the year, we should be flying first passengers in Dubai. Next year, Super Bowl finals. There will definitely be some PR around it. And then 2028, the Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. That will be the key moment when everyone will be watching the eVTOL sector and everyone will be thinking, oh, that's quite cool, that's quite smart, it works well. I might buy shares of this company and I might buy shares of the other company as well. And that is when it's not too late, but that is when the smart investors will get the reward. Can we have a bounce before heading lower, says Jan. Possibly. If we get a bounce, if we get a good bounce like 20-30%, I'll be definitely taking some profits to gain liquidity and possibly to diversify as well. Tidy Big Dog, Diesel, copy that. Let's go, says Ganja. Thank you for joining. Time to buy. Abi, I'm not scared. However, excuse me. However, I'm small taters. Got another message. Another special message from our special guest.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Sensei isn't a natural-born entertainer like Martyn. 99% of us are not. Sensei is ridiculously brilliant in his analysis dissection. Martyn is the GOAT.
Oi, how about Vaz? I'm here as well. You are on my show talking about Martyn and Sensei. This is my show, all right? This is Saturday morning live show with Vaz. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I agree with you. You put this into the right words. Abby says, I'm not scared. However, I'm small taters. I will just add more as it dips as I can. I have bigger fish I have bigger fish in trying to fry at the moment. Ooh, ooh, I like it. Diesel Raider, hello all. eVTOL, Vertical, EVTL or Archer. If you had to pick one, I would pick Vertical Aerospace. You know, I am quite locked in on Vertical Aerospace. Once they overcome this financial hurdle and they get a bit of runway, they get like, if they announce good partnership, if they can extend their runway by another 3-4 quarters, that could be big reward for the investors. Because the other investors, the markets, will start looking into this company again, and they will start buying in. So I would go very high risk, very high reward with Vertical Aerospace. Tidy Big Dog, thank you for the super chat as well. Frederick says, I buy some more Vertical and just chill. Look at 2 to 4 years forward, so no need for panic. Yes, this is what the eVTOL market investments are about. Think of electric vehicles 10 years ago. Just saying. Hey, up drinks on Vaz. He's loaded, says Tidy Big Dog. Love it. Diesel, chilling like a villain on this Saturday morning. Lovely. Hi, everyone. Texas here, says Potato. Diesel, I used to live in the Houston area. Got a lot of Texans in here, don't we? Martyn, 36 hours into my fasting. Lost 2 pounds in first 24 hours. Nice one, Martyn. Love it. There you go, Martyn. Got super chat from Potato Family. Just wanted to say hello and thanks for your info. Thanks for your support as well. Just Jan. Okay, thank you. Says Jan. Abby, is it time for help? Oh, the glasses, yeah. I like it. I like it. You now put it right.
At Tidy Big Dog 2407 tipped £1.99 through Super Chat. Vaz is the man in going up.
Thank you, Tidy Big Dog. You didn't have to, but thank you. I appreciate your message. Tidy Big Dog, beets and ginger, cabbage and sparkling mineral water for Martyn. Oh, that sounds delicious. Buh. Okay, fair enough. Jim is saying, lol, 70 degrees is warm today. Could be 82 today. This is for our summer, spring weather. Next week, it might snow. Nice. Nice. Rhino Skin is here as well. Thank you for joining, one of the regulars. Devonshire Northie, Devonshire Northie, at home, painting today. Vaz, not in the lorry. I love it. Great weather for painting, by the way. Binky Boncoin is loving it. Good luck, chip away, says Tidy Big Dog. You prefer Martyn or Sensei? Okay, let's not talk about it anymore, okay? Yeah, Martyn says, what about Vaz's show? Whoop. We've got a poll. I'll close the poll. Don't know why it came up. Oh, I know why. Because Martyn is posting, Martyn is pinning a message. So let's close the poll. Martyn is saying, Abi is currently #1 crown. He will win 1,000, no 100, 1,000 Luca coins to swap trade or redeem or play in the games channel. If he is on Discord, who will win today? Interesting. Interesting. Right, where did we end up? Potato Family in the house. At home painting is our Devonshire. Good luck, chip away. We had a super chat. Thank you. Yeah, what about Vaz's show, says Martyn. Roadrunners is here as well. Thank you for joining. I haven't seen you on my show yet. Thank you for joining, definitely. And those who are just joining, if you want to hit the like button, and if you are new to this sector, definitely subscribe, because we are bringing you updates on the eVTOL market daily. Not very daily recently, because I've had some personal and professional life hurdles I have to overcome. I asked Martyn if he wouldn't mind if I go a bit quiet now for a few days. Thank you, Martyn, for the support. It's definitely helping. Yeah, things are getting sorted, things are getting calmer, things are getting easier. I will be live on Monday with the eVTOL Daily. I'll be live with the earnings for Vertical, and then you wouldn't see me for the rest of the week, and I'll be back the following Monday, just so you know. So unless there's something amazing and massive happening, unless the eVTOL market goes mental, or we will see Joby selling at $22, you will see me live. But unless there's some big news, you wouldn't see me until the following week, just to preempting this. And this is my personal time off to overcome the hurdles that have been appearing in front of me in my personal and professional life. So thank you, Martyn, for the support. I do appreciate it. Potato Family, Roadrunners, Vazzy Show, yeah. Love all the shows. Get all the advice from different angles. Tell you what, we didn't mention Casey. I hope Casey is not watching, because if she's watching, she'll be well mad. Just saying, she'll be well mad. We didn't mention Casey. What are we drinking today, Vaz? No lorry driving for me today. I might have a drink. Look, I've got. Can't show the brand, but I've got hard seltzer again. So I might have a drink with you. Great answer, 50-50. Catch up on extra in your own time. Is saying tidy big dog. Love it. Martyn, yes, lol, yes, but whose portfolio is making the most money, me or Sensei? Well, in terms of... yeah, you better do. You better make it up right.
At Potato Family 3958 tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Is KC show only for girls club? Vaz, you are cool.
Thank you, Potato, for the Super Chat. Yeah, I'm glad somebody mentioned Casey. And I hope she's still not watching, because she'll be well mad. I love Casey's show. It's completely different perspective, isn't it? To the men thinking. Great. Catch up on extra in your own time. Martyn says, yes, but whose portfolio is making the most money, me or Sensei? I might be in the race with you, Martyn, quite soon as well. Who knows? Who knows? Binky Boncoin, I could imagine Martyn also invests more because he has more capital and can borrow more from the bank. No, it's not. Look. Whoa. Who was it? Binky Boink? It's not about how much money you are making. It's about the percentual gain. Yeah? If you invest £1 or $1 and you make 50%, it's great. Because if you have $10,000 and you do the same trade on a larger scale, you'll be making more money, obviously. If you make 1% on $1 million, it's still $1,000. If you make 1% on $100, it's $1. So the percentage is more important. So all in all, Martyn makes more. So all in all, Martyn makes more. Well, Martyn will definitely. Martyn and Sensei, if you join them on Monday, they can have like endless argument. There could be the full-blown show, Martyn and Sensei arguing who's more successful and whose strategy is better. Definitely. I would love to watch it. What do you think? I mean, the most important thing is everyone is making money. So that is the most important thing. Derek says, what do you think? Is the main revenue driver going to be people using it as air taxi or expansion into selling individual eVTOLs to the common man? Definitely the operations will be, well, let me rephrase that. They will be making their aircraft and they'll be selling the aircraft. Could show the chat as well, couldn't I? They'll be selling the aircraft to the operators. That will be the main revenue. However, we have different business models. Some companies will be just selling the aircraft. Some companies will be operating the aircraft on top of it as well. So they will have like two layers. We also have defense sector, where Joby and Archer are both involved in with legacy defense and military partners. That is getting them another revenue channel. And in example, Joby, their another revenue income is Blade Air Mobility. They acquired Blade Air Mobility last year, and it's already been generating them fairly good revenue. So the main selling point is definitely providing these aircraft to the operators. I mean, if you look at it at the price tag, 4-5 million a pop. How about that? If you sell 10 aircraft, you are making 50 million. If you sell 100 aircraft, you are making 500 million. Potato, my next show will be KC, but
I can't believe this.
I'm going new member. Abby.
Fun Times has become a member. I will donate the Luca coins to Vaz. Tumbler glass emoji, cool face emoji.
I love it. Thank you. And Abby, you have been member for 12 months. Ooh, look at that red 1-year badge. It suits you. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. And thank you for being with us as well. My next show will be KC, but is that only a girls show? No, it's not. It's definitely not. Diesel Raider, thank you for the super chat. Sensei isn't a natural born entertainer like Martyn. 99% of us are not. Okay. Sensei is ridiculously brilliant in his analysis dissection. Martyn is the GOAT. Yeah, it's Saturday. Saturday Vaz's show. Yeah, just saying. Copy that, folks. Good luck. Says Tidy Big Dog. Jim says, I like all shows but prefer Vaz's. Thank you, Jim. Finally, as I am investing more into eVTOL stocks, I like Casey's new show, Deep Stuff. Thank you, Jim. This is the most beautiful comment of the day. Thank you, Jim. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's my favorite comment today. Jan says, hi from Norway. Interesting Joby and ACHR. Interesting in Joby and ACHR. Currently try to sit in cash and don't F up. Admire Martyn's right on the limit trades. Yeah, it takes a long time to be that good of a trader. I agree. Scottish Pete, Vaz, you are king in flight. Thank you. That's my second favorite comment today. Thank you, Scottish Pete. Vaz is the man going up. That is my favorite. No, that is my favorite comment because he's got a super chat as well. Thank you, Tidy Big Dog. Whoa. Good morning, all. Javi is here as well. Thank you for joining. Whoa. Always Vaz, says Martyn. Right. Vaz, you are charming, good natural bloke. Oh, Diesel, stop it. I'm now blushing. You are the charming, good nature bloke. Nature bloke. I need a pair of glasses. Vaz, you are the charming, good-natured bloke that adds the needed element to the team. Your vision is impeccable. I was just piggybacking off a previous super chat. You are the Czechoslovakian Rambo. Okay, thank you. You are now making it a bit weird now. Yeah, Diesel. Tap the top fans to see who is winning. Let's see who is the top fan. Let's see who is the top fan. That's interesting. It's not doing anything. Is it working in here? Huh? It's not working. Why is it not working? That's not my fault. That is YouTube. Now we can see Diesel is second. Abby will be first. And Tidy Big Dog is third at the moment. Did I miss some messages? Yes, lol, but whose portfolio is making the most money? Me or Sensei? Yeah, there we go. Martyn, I will leave this to you and Sensei. You can talk about this on Monday. Yeah, you can do it in your shows. I will leave it to you guys. I could imagine Martyn also investing more because he has more capital and can borrow more from the bank. Says Pinky Bonk. So all in all, Martyn makes more. Derek, what do you think is the main revenue driver going to be? Hang on, I've answered this question. I'm too far too far up in the chat. We have the poll as well. I've closed the poll. A rally. You are expecting a rally. 44% are expecting a rally on Monday. Good. Crash, 39%. It's quite tight. It's quite tight. Sideways, 21%. Undecided, 6%. Me personally, I don't know. Me personally, I don't have an opinion on that. I will just wait for the news coming from Iran. I'm ready for both. I'm ready for both. And yeah, I will just be waiting for the ride. Did I miss any other messages? Vaz, you are okay. I'm not. Thank you, Diesel, for the message. Tabletop fans. Well, it's not working, is it? YouTube. I don't know. Potato. I will win the Lucas coin. That's the way to do it. I love it. The legendary Lucas 8. Vaz, you've been amazing. Thank you, Zion. Always Vaz, says Martyn. Oh yeah, Martyn is now trying to make it up. Yeah. Thank you, Martyn. Anyway, roger that, and copy. Smash the like button off the wall, says Tidy Big Dog. Potato Family. Is KC show only for Girls Club? Vaz, you are cool. Love that message. Have it. Good morning, all. Abby, I will donate my coins to Vaz. We've been through this, haven't we? Hang on. Vaz, Mamma Mia. It's going down, Vaz. EVTL. Got another special message from a special guest.
At Zachzite tipped $5 through Super Chat. One day we all fly together and Vaz, you are the pilot.
Not sure about the pilot side, but we definitely can fly together one day. Thank you, Zach. And I think it's the time to take the edge off. Did you hear that? I think it's time to take the edge off. Cheers. Thank you, everyone, for your super chats. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I love it. Javi says, Vaz, Mamma Mia, it's going down, Vaz. Vertical and Archer. I got good position, but if go down, will be time to reassess. Yes, I would still price in 20, maybe even 25% downside on certain stocks. Yeah, I wouldn't go too mad. I wouldn't go too crazy now. I would still be waiting for lower levels. This is not financial advice. We all have our own strategies, our own positions. It's just my own observation and opinion, just so you know. KC Crypto, it's her turn. Next time we'll tell. Valid answer from Binky by Binky Bong. Bike, what's going on? Oh, we have a countdown. We have a countdown. Completely missed it. Martyn is counting down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Abby is the co-pilot. Yeah. 4, 3, 2. You're not very fast at it, Martyn, are you? It takes like 3 seconds to... 1. 0? No? There's no 0, Martyn? Or what's going on? Abby is still number 1. Abby is still number 1, if this was the countdown. It's still open, it's still not 0. You know what it reminds me? When we were at like kindergarten age and somebody nicked something of the other kid, and then you just go, give it back to me. No, I won't. Give it back to me. I will tell the teacher. No, don't tell the teacher. I won't give it back to you. Give it back to me. I'm telling the teacher. I'm counting to 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. It's like this. Oh, there we go. Abby wins. He donates 1,000 Luca coins to Vaz on Discord. Oh, thank you, Abby. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. And I should have shown the countdown on the screen as well, shouldn't I? Oh, I've messed it up. I will add coins to Vaz's account. Thank you, Abby, and thank you, Martyn. That means I can buy a backstage pass to an air show I'll be going to and I'll be doing the backstage content from the air show. And I can buy a backstage pass to go there with me, so I can watch myself on the air show doing the backstage content. Does it make sense? Basically, I'm trying to sell you Discord and the Luca coins, because one of the things you can buy, or you can trade it in, will be an air show backstage pass. And I've got at least 2 large air shows, one of which is one of the 3 biggest world air shows, which is happening this summer. We've got Paris Air Show, we have Dubai Air Show, which I missed. I went to Paris, the Paris one last summer. We had Dubai Air Show, which I missed, unfortunately. And we have Farnborough, which is the biggest, one of the 3 biggest air shows. And I'll be there. And you'll be able to trade your Luca coins for some exclusive behind-the-scenes content. And there will be, hopefully, I'm working on it, there will hopefully be a live, members-only stream or event just for you. So again, this is what the Luca coins are for. I'm now lost with the chat. Okie dokie, Abby. Okay, let's just get back in the chat. I completely lost the track. We had a countdown. eVTOL Buzz is here. Julian, thank you for joining. Critical moment in the markets, and Vaz does a superb job making sense of the fluctuations and what's driving them. Thank you, eVTOL Buzz. I love it. Abby, speech. TV in the house. What's TV? TV in the house. I'm not following. eVTOL Buzz, right on. Thank you, Abby. Thomas Morrow is here as well. Nice to see you back. One of the almost regulars. I love it. The Crown Challenge ends in 2 minutes. Countdown to win 1,000 coins. Okay, we will not go through every single message. Perhaps. Roadrunners, what do you think for Monday? Again, I'm ready for both outcomes. Yeah, I don't know. It will all depend on the news. If all it takes is one tweet, you know, with Donald Trump, it takes only one tweet. Markets going up, markets going down. He can tweet, "We have won. We are successful. We don't need European allies. We don't need NATO. We just going. We are going home. That's it. If it's true or not, it doesn't matter, because he makes his own truth. But all it takes is one tweet, and the market can go either up and or massively down. So yeah, I don't know yet. It's too early to say. It's too early to tell, but I'm ready for both outcomes. I'm ready for both options. I know how this works, says Abby. Love it. We had a countdown. Zach, one day we all fly together, and Vaz, you are the pilot. Thank you, Zach. It's probably better than. Oh, how about Martyn's Airlines? Yeah, Martyn's Airlines. What I was supposed to serve. He said champagne only once. Then he's been saying, what is he saying? Ice cream on the stick or something. Wearing Elton John's suit. How I like Zach's timeline. I like it better because I am the pilot. How about that? How about that shift? Cheers, Zach. Thank you for the super chat. Martin, counting down. Top Show Vaz says, Kurt, thank you for joining as well. You are one of the regulars. Diesel Raider 25. Yeah, we are all counting down together. That's good. That's good. Abby is winning. Better put a koozie on that BC. Okay, we are having conversation. Abby is co-pilot. Vaz wins the coins. Says Abby. Thank you, Abby, for the coins as well. I can buy a backstage pass to the air show. Love it. Subwoofer is here as well. Thank you for joining. Javi, thank you, Vaz. I know no financial advice, but I appreciate your effort to keep us informed to take our decision. I do appreciate the message, Javi. Thank you for joining. That is the best reward. I've had more than 50 people watching through the whole show. That is good. That is good considering. Yeah, ice cream on a stick. I'm crying. Says, so what did you say? You said something stupid like this, Martyn. Don't what did Martyn say? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you, Javi. The biggest reward is we are here together. You are watching me. You are joining me. You are talking to me. That's great. I'm just getting caught in the chat. Yeah, I'm happy you can learn something. I'm happy I'm bringing you this new market, these new companies. Martyn says, this show provides me with my own entertainment. I laugh at my own jokes. Best way to live. Create a world you want to live in. Yeah, I have no doubt Martyn is peeing himself laughing. Yeah, again, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope I'm bringing some valuable information. Obviously, we are unbiased. I'm trying to be as much unbiased as I can. I'm trying to be objective. I'm trying to bring you the facts, not the noise, not emotions, as other channels would do. So thank you for the appreciation. Now, before we go, I would love to show you something. Joby yesterday. Excuse me. Joby yesterday. If you remember, last week we covered their progress and they flew in San Francisco. They flew over the Golden Gate Bridge. Very iconic view. What I'm going to do now, I'll give you a link to that video and you can have a look. Just 1 second. I'll give you a link to that video because I think it's well worthwhile. And if you've been following this sector, you definitely want to see this. So, Joby Cinematics. Let's call it Joby Cinematics. There is the link for you. And I do recommend you watch it. Even if you skim through the video, watch two minutes of it together, but you're not going to regret. It's amazing. I was well blown away. What I'm going to do now, I'll put it in the background. Oh, you can't see it, can you? Because it's too dark. What if we enhance it a bit? Look at that. She's now taking off. I'll put it on the screen shortly. Bear with me. Zion says, Martyn, you like me, always laughing at myself through Vaz and Sensei. Gotta throw in some jokes. Are you trying to say I'm boring? Zion, are you trying to say I'm boring? Okay, I'll remember that. Jim says, got my Joby swag. Hope you got something. Great show. Thank you, Jim. I will be ordering stuff for me and for my girlfriend next week. I put that money to one side. I will be ordering next week. I'm definitely getting the hat. I'll get the free socks. And I'm looking at the hoodie. I don't know if I like that style or not, but I saw people wearing it already and it looks good. It looks better than in the pictures on their shop. So yeah, I will definitely be buying. Thank you, Jim, for your support. So what you can see is Joby now Is Joby now? Joby now, full screen, full blown mode, flying over the San Francisco Bay, followed by a helicopter. And that's great music as well. I can't play it because of copyright reasons, but look, you can see the live tracker of the flight as well. And if I just skim fast, if we go fast forward, look, that is the Golden Gate Bridge. And I'm not going to spoil it to you. I'm not going to spoil it to you. Well, I might do a bit. Look. Oh, look at that view. Can you get anything more iconic than this? I think it's only Manhattan would be more iconic with the Statue of Liberty. By the way, which Joby have done 2 years ago. So I'm not going to spoil it to you. If you want to check the video out, I'll be definitely covering this on one of my shows as well. We'll break it down. I mean, it's amazing. The chase aircraft, the helicopter, has done an amazing job as well to keeping up with the S4 aircraft. How about that? How about that? This is the future. This is the future, and you might be able, or you should be able, to take the flight. Excuse me, take the flight as early the end of this year. Coming in hot for the landing. Look at the transition. Look how the transition is smooth. Look at the rotors coming back up, preparing for the vertical phase, for the vertical landing. And then the aircraft lands literally on the dime. I'll show you the landing. I'm going to wrap it up and I will send you to the extra channel. Zion, I'm seeing your message. Vaz, actually, we need boring. We need you. Oh, shut it. Look, I'm trying to... The Saturday show, okay, I can lighten them up. But my eVTOL daily, I'm trying to bring you the level head. So you won't see much drama from me on my daily show. But on the Saturday and on the specials, I'll try to lighten it up. Look, now the aircraft is landing. Look. It's not moving anywhere but vertically. Touchdown. And look how smooth that is. Look how smooth that actually was. And the propeller stopped. Now he's winding them up again. Aircraft will take off. Look at that detail. Oh, look at the cinematics. I love it. So, yeah, that is Joby. That is Joby. Look at that. So, definitely, I do recommend you check it out and say, if you want to do me a favor, because I'm now talking to Joby. I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm talking to Joby, trying to bring them on the channel as well. If you want to do me a favor, say in the comments, Vaz sent me to this video. Look, it's now taxiing. Just for it to recharge and take off. You get more details. Get another flight over the San Francisco Bay. That is now with the sunset as well. So I will not be spoiling it to you anymore. You've got the links. You've got the links. Definitely, I do recommend check it out. And if you want to do me a favor, just put in the chat, Vaz sent me. I think it's time to wrap it up. Let's see, we've got a few more messages. Vaz, actually, we need boring, we need you. Yeah, thank you, Zion. It's a balance. Jim says, quality stuff. Joby definitely has a better PR team than Archer. I don't think so, but I think they are catching up now. They are catching up now, Jim. Joby, they have been behind on the marketing and on the commercialization. compared to Archer, and I think they are now catching up. Quality stuff, Joby definitely has a better PR team than Archer, says Jim. Crypto Savage. Crypto the Savage, hi Vaz, eVTL, thank you for joining. You came right to the end of the show. Let me just see if we've got the settings right. I will send you to the extra channel. I'll send you to the extra channel. If you have any more comments or questions, fire them away. Whilst I'm doing this, Martyn. There we go. So if you stay where you are, it will take you to the extra channel. Got more questions? Thank you, Crypto the Savage, for joining me. Definitely hit the like button on your way in. You will see me on Monday. You will see me on Tuesday with Vertical Aerospace earnings, and then you wouldn't see me until the following Monday, until we have some massive news or something crazy is happening. Zach is saying Marina Airport. Yes, definitely. Marina. It's not Marina. Joby's home base is... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Marina is Joby's home base. Salinas is Archer, isn't it? Crypto the Savage, just amazing. Marina Airport also have skydiving experience, says Zach. Have you been there, Zach? Are you trying to say you've been there skydiving? Devonshire, when the roads are full, the only way is to fly. Devonshire, you know it better than anyone else. You as a truck driver, you know it better than anyone else. Echo. Oh dear. Oh. Sorry, I had the other mic switched on. I do apologize. That should be sorted now. Because I didn't have mic on the previous scene, I had to turn on my little analyst room mic, and I didn't switch them back on. So I do apologize. So yeah, Devonshire, you know it much better than anyone else. If the roads are full, you need to. There's no way to move any faster. Yes, thank you for the messages. I got it sorted now. Vaz, fix your mic. Yes. Okay. This is a live show. Sometimes things don't sit right. Okay, Abby, you are still #1 in the chat. Can we see the top fans? No, we still can't see it. Don't know what's going on. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. I do apologize for the technical issue, but it's the end of the show. It's time to go. So again, Monday before the closing bell, I'll be back. Sensei in the morning, Martyn, opening bell. Then me before the closing bell show, closing bell. And then in the morning on Tuesday, Vertical Aerospace, earnings. I am expecting positive news. This is not any inside information or anything. It's just my own expectation. Yeah, and that's it. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your spring, whether it's warm or not. Have fun. The only way is up. It might take a bit longer. We might have to go a bit lower before that, but the only way is up in here. Vaz, you have your 1,000 coins done. Thank you, Martyn. Abby, thank you for joining me. Tidy Big Dog, we are all grown up. They can all get out of my way then, says Devonshire. Yeah. Right, and I'm getting a message from Martyn. Yes, I've got my 1,000 coins. Thank you. Thank you, Abby, for that as well. Again, the only way is up. Might take a bit longer, but it will go up. So sit down, sit fast, strap yourself up, and enjoy the ride. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other.